Hello everyone, I am not Roach Dubs. I am actually still just a figment of your imagination. That's a little callback. Anyways, today I want to talk about some of the most hated communities that exist. And I don't know why they're hated, because a lot of times they just be minding their business. Oftentimes the things that people don't understand are labeled as weird, and the things that people like that is labeled as weird makes those people that like what is weird even weirder. You know what I'm saying?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
The people that like anime or that wear the fursuits or whatever get so much dislike. And I don't think it's because you like anime. I feel like it's because you're weird about liking anime. Like I've talked about this before. I literally just made a video about the problem with the anime community. It's that people make things so odd when it comes to anime. Like, why are we talking about lollies? Why are we talking about a female character in anime that has a little girl's body that's 3,000 years old, saying, "Oh, she's 3,000, it doesn't matter." You're weird, okay? And another thing is like the weird cosplayers that may do overly weird sexual things at cons or whatever and just make people uncomfortable. But the thing that I see people really hate the most is furries. I don't even understand why. They just be chilling for real. Like, especially if they're not really bothering nobody. Like, they go to their fur cons or whatever, and you know, they be minding their business. But the ones that fuck animals, that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's insane. Like, you're dressing up as a dog to go fuck a dog. Are you ho, is you cool? Like, what's going on here? I never understood the thought process behind that. Like, you see a dog and you get hard. Like, what's going on? And it's weird to think about, because when I think of furries, I think of people that put on fur costumes and go like be their fursonas and, you know, have their little dog tails wagging or whatever and having fun, minding their business. Nothing wrong with that. I feel like people make it worse than it actually is, when in reality people in fursuits are just literally people in fursuits, like anime cosplayers. What's wrong with that? Like, you're dressing up as your favorite characters, having fun, going to cons, talking about anime, having fun debates about anime, doing things like that. That's not weird. But the thing is, it's the darker side of anime and being a furry and all of that. Now, there's nothing wrong with being a furry or being an anime watcher, but when you start calling yourself like an otaku because you're an anime watcher, you're like, "Oh, I don't really like the sun. I just want to sit in the house and watch anime all day." At that point, you're the problem. You're the issue here. Cause what are you even talking about? What do you mean? I'm an otaku. I'd rather sit in the house and watch anime all day. You can't see me right now, but I'm doing the little hand things that they be doing. Anyways, what's going on? Is everything okay at home? Take your ass outside. I know your chair stink like a motherfucker. You be sitting there watching anime all day, never get up, don't shower, nothing. Then you probably be gooning to some of the weirdest tentacle hentai shit. You're an oddball and you making me uncomfortable. But when it comes to furries, what's the big deal? Like, there's people out here that literally say, "Oh, I'm hunting furries this season." What are we talking about? These are human beings in costumes. That's all. What's wrong with that? And the thing is, like, these costumes aren't cheap. Like, they're in the thousands range of the, you know, the higher quality ones, and people buy them because it's what they like. It's their hobby. It's their money. Who cares what they do with it? They're not harming anybody, so that's all that matters. And I think people just find it weird because they're being themselves to the point of, you know, outwardly expressing that through what they wear, which a lot of people do. What's the difference with furries? Like, no one's gonna put on a fursuit and walk down the road in like 90-degree weather. Probably not. Maybe they'll put on like some cat ears or a tail or something and call it a day. Honestly, if you wanted to make that stretch, you could call me a furry, because my because my online avatar is an animal, which is a roach. And in the lore, in the like furry lore, it says being represented online by an animal or can make you a furry. Now, am I a furry personally? No. Am I gonna, you know, sit here and take that furry slander? No, because I don't see what the problem with being a furry is. Now people are gonna be like, "Oh, you're a furry, you're defending the furries." What's wrong with being a furry anyways? Like, I'm not a furry personally. I'm digging a hole for myself right now. Anyways, like, Nothing wrong with the furry community. People make it weird. Like, of course, there's always gonna be people out there that's fucking animals. Like, that's just, it happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, it is what it is. There's gonna be weird people. There's gonna be weird people out there watching anime that goon to lolly stuff and tentacle stuff. I'm sorry, that's how it is. That's the world. But do we gotta bash everybody for that? No. The anime community isn't inherently weird because some people like weird things. That's just those couple people. It's this that distinct group of people that like weird things. You leave them alone. You don't talk to those people. You walk past them on the street, don't even make eye contact. And for the furry people, I don't know what the problem is. They put on fursuits and mind their business. That's it. They go to their cons, they mind their business. They may even like have on like okay, I can find an exception. You know when people be in public spaces or like in class or some shit, and they'll be like walking on all fours, or they'll be like, "Hey, you should make the bathroom accessible to cats, or you should let me bring my litter box to school." At that point, nah, I don't know about that, bro. You doing too much. What do you mean a litter box? You think I want to watch you shit in a box of sand and pour more sand over the shit you just shat in the box? What the fuck is wrong with you? Go sit your ass down on that ceramic toilet and do it like a regular person. Honestly, if you want to shit in litter boxes, do that at home. You don't gotta bring everything you enjoy to the public. Like, there's so many things about, now that I'm thinking about it, like the galloping that people do, like the weird horse girl that'll run on all fours through the hall and get to her class and all that. Honestly, if she's not bothering anybody, no, who cares? Like, I'm all for positivity and doing what you want as long as you're not hurting nobody. But if she's not bothering anybody, she just will be looked at as weird. That's all. People are weird. It happens. But I don't understand what the big problem with it is. Like, especially if they're not harming anyone. Like, that whole litter box thing, that actually happened. I forget when. It was back in like 2021 or something. But there's nothing inherently wrong with being a furry or watching anime. There's going to be people that you find cringe because you don't understand what their thought process is. And honestly, the people that you find cringe are typically more happy because they don't care about the outside opinion of others. And that's something we could all work on. But I rest my case. Thank y'all for being here today. I just want to record and post because I haven't posted this weekend, but we had a video hit 1,000 viewers last one I dropped, and it gave me a really big boost of morale, made me get back more confident in what I was doing. Because it's good to see like people tuning in and more subscribers, no matter how many it is. But I love all y'all. Thank y'all for being here. It means the world. On the way up, man. I love all y'all, and I haven't been posting as frequently because I have a lot of school stuff going on. But I promise you, around like whenever Thanksgiving break is or Christmas time, I promise you, y'all will be eating good. Y'all will get plenty of videos. I will not stop posting, and I love all y'all. And I still keep trying to post like 2 or 3 times a week. I'm trying my best. Sorry if it's not a lot, but once again, I love all y'all. Thank you for being here. Goodbye.